Hello, basketball fans. And once again, and for the first time in the 2018-19 season, welcome to the Red Zone here at Hicksville High School as we are getting ready for basketball action here on HIX-TV. It's girls basketball action tonight here at the Red Zone as the homestanding Lady Aces are hosting the Lady Panthers of Paulding in a girls non-conference varsity basketball matchup tonight. Hi everybody, I am Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Sounding awful, I know. I've got a terrible, I don't know what it is, cold, flu, whatever. It's the stuff that's been going around, and when you catch it, you can't get rid of it for about a month. So I'm hanging in and doing it the best as I can. Jim Seiler not able to be with us tonight. He's also under the weather a little bit, so we hope Jim is feeling better, and we'll look forward to spending a lot of time on the microphones with him throughout the season. Chris Warner, our camera person here tonight, and we'll get you up to speed right away with the starting lineups. Starting five for the Paulding Varsity girls. Number 3 will be Sydney McCullough, 5'4" junior. Number 14, Chelsea Giesecke, 5'6" and a junior. Number 15, Leah Egner, 5'7" and only a sophomore. Number 25 is Jalen Parrott, 5'7" and a sophomore. And number 45, Brianna Townley. Brianna is 6 foot and a senior. For the Lady Aces, they're starting 5, all seniors. Number 1, Emily Sanders at 5'6". Number 2, Katie Bergman, 5'11". Number 13, Micah Schrader at 5'9". Number 15 is Samantha Klima at 5'10". And number 24, Harley Schumann at 5'7". And again, all 5 of those girls are seniors. In fact, on the varsity roster this year for the Lady Aces, 8 of the 12 players are seniors. Riley Figgins, Noelle Nuttall, let's see, Allison Story, also seniors on the squad. The only junior, Kennedy Volena. 2 sophomores, Kelsey Monroe and Kennedy Phillips, who they'll split between varsity and JV. Controlled by the Aces. Schumann up off glass and good. Aces strike first, and here come the Lady Panthers. And again, I'll apologize in advance if my play-by-play is not up to snuff tonight. We're just going to hang in there and do the best that we can. Shot up under the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Sanders. Sanders quickly up court. Feeds it off to Schumann, kicks it back. Schrader up, no good from three-point land. Panthers with the board. Down into the corner. Shot up, no good. Kicks it out front. Inside, turnaround jumper, no good. Put back, and that's also blocked. She'll get it back. That's McCullough, number 3. Hands it off, a runner up and no good. And another try, and that one's no good either. And we've got an injured player as McCullough comes up limping.
Into the game for the Panthers, number 24, Audrey Giesecke.
And she will come out, and Giesecke will come in, number 24. So we'll have 2 Gieseckes on the floor now. Number 14 is Chelsea Giesecke, and number 24 is Audrey Giesecke. Micah Schrader brings the ball up for the Lady Aces. Schrader down low. Sanders comes up with it. Gets it over to Klima, and Klima's going to get bumped. And she will go to the line.
Foul on number 25, Jalen Parrott, her first team's first.
Parrott picks up the foul. And team foul number 1. Samantha Klima. It's good. She'll get one more. That one's off the iron and no good. Giesecke with the ball. Tosses it over to Parrott. Her shot's no good. Rebound, Schumann. Harley down into the corner to Sanders. Sanders alley-oops to Klima. Klima in trouble, gets it back out to Schrader. Schrader from three-point land is no good. Bergman cleans it up from the paint. It's good. 5-0 Aces. Chelsea Giesecke. Toss it over to Audrey Giesecke. Chelsea gets it back, top of the key. Off onto the wing. The corner, and they'll move it around. Shot is good.
Basket by number 14, Chelsea Giesecke.
Giesecke gets the first couple of points of the night for the Lady Panthers. Bergman puts it up. Doesn't drop, but she'll draw the foul. That'll be another one on Parrott. So Parrott picks up two quick ones as Janae Peace, number 12, getting ready to check in for the Panthers. Bergman's first shot no good. And they'll pull Parrott out with those two personal fouls. Bergman's second free throw, no good. Rebound to Townley. Gets it back to Chelsea Giesecke. Start moving around. Giesecke goes down. And that'll be personal foul on Bergman. That'll be Bergman's first. So Panthers will get ready to inbounds it. They get the ball in to Audrey Giesecke. Gives it off to Chelsea. Long three, no good. Rebound, Klima. Still battling to get it out of there. And they'll whistle Townley for the foul. Team foul number 3 on the Lady Panthers. Schumann to Sanders, kicks it out to Klima. Back to Schumann. Schrader drives in, down to Emily in the corner. Sanders, good along two. 7-2 Aces. Cross court to Pease. Pease bounces it down low. On top to Giesecke. Giesecke puts it up off the iron, no good. And it goes out of bounds. It was Chelsea Giesecke with the shot. I got to keep reminding myself we got two Gieseckes on the floor for Paulding. Schrader inbounds it to Schumann, who tosses it right back to Micah. Schrader to Saunders. Sanders. Now Schumann with the ball. Lady Aces work it around. Sort of running the wheel a little bit here. Schumann goes in, and she's going to draw the foul.
Fouls on number 50, Sadie Eskel, her first, team's fourth. Harley Schumann will be the line shooting 2.
And that'll be Essel picks up the foul. Schumann will shoot free throws. First one in and out, no good. One more. That one also in and out, no good. Goes out of bounds. It'll go to Paulding. Three minutes and 40 seconds left in our opening quarter. Aces leading 7-2. Paulding with the ball. Powers it down low, up, and good.
Basket number 45, Deanna Townley.
That was Townley with the bucket. Makes it 7-4. Bounce pass down to Schumann in the corner. Bergman goes for the shot, and she gets hacked. That's going to be on Audrey Giesecke.
Audrey Giesecke. That's her first, team's fifth.
Team foul number 5 now for Paulding. And Katie Bergman back at the line, shooting 2. Gets the first one. 3 points now for Caitlin. Bergman gets one more. And that one's short. Phillips in the game, gets the rebound. Sanders back to Bergman for 3, no good. Schumann with the rebound, gets it back out, and it'll be over and back. As Schrader couldn't get to the ball before it goes across half court. So they'll turn it over to the Panthers with 3:03 left in the first quarter.
Into the game for the Aces, number 15, Leah Egner.
And Leah Egner will check back in for Paulding. And coming out will be Brianna Townley. Chelsea Giesecke with the ball. Try to feed it down low. Grabbed up and good from Janae Pease. Pease gets the bucket. Schumann quickly the other way over to Bergman. Back to Harley Schumann. To Sanders, and they'll work it around the perimeter. Bergman pulls the trigger for 3, and it's good. Giesecke for the Panthers. Over to Pease. Pease battling towards the baseline, and she'll draw the foul.
Number 24, Harley Schumann, her first, team second.
Schumann picks up her first personal, team foul number 2.
Giesecke, and for the Aces, number 15, Samantha Clayman.
Inbounds to Giesecke. In the corner, shot is up, and that's good for 3. And that's Audrey Giesecke with the tray. Sanders back to Schumann. Corner, Bergman for 3, no. Schumann grabs the board, clears it, it's loose on the floor, and it'll be a jump ball.
Into the game for the Aces, number 13, Micah Schrader.
Pease with the ball now for the Panthers. Audrey Giesecke down the corner, shot is up.
Number 15, Leah Egner.
That was good, Egner. And that is also for 3. That ties it at 11. No, I guess it was a long 2. Yeah, there we go. So tied at 11 now, and timeout called by the Aces as They had built up a pretty comfortable lead and have seen the Panthers battle back and chip away at it to tie this game up. Of course, head coach for the Lady Aces is Josh Fries, and the varsity head coach for the Lady Panthers of Paulding is Samantha Schmenk. So a full 1 minute timeout from the Aces bench. Panthers will break huddle first. And here come the Lady Aces. Hicksville will have the ball out of bounds on the baseline. We'll wake up the cameraman. There we go. Bergman down in the corner. Out to Schumann. To Schrader. Back to Bergman. Bergman for three. A little bit short. And both Egner and Klima going for that ball as it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Klima. Into the game for Paulding. Chelsea Giesecke comes back in. Pease to Giesecke. Working it around. Giesecke drives baseline. No good. Schrader with the rebound. Schrader throws it behind Bergman and out of bounds. 45.2 seconds left in the quarter. Tied at 11, and the Panthers with the ball back. Egner gets the ball inbounds to Pease. Pease over to Audrey Giesecke. Back to Pease. To Chelsea Giesecke, who almost loses it, but manages to get it back. Double team in the corner, but she gets it across court to Audrey. Audrey Giesecke off glass and good.
Basketball number 24, Audrey Giesecke.
And that gives Paulding their first lead of the night, 13-11. Schrader for three from the corner is good. And that gives the Aces a 1 point lead, 14-13. Giesecke, and that'll be the end of the game, end of the quarter. We've played one, and at the end of the first, it's the Aces leading the Lady Panthers of Paulding 14-13, the score. I want to say a big thank you here during the quarter break to our basketball broadcast underwriters, making our coverage possible for the 2018-19 season. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, and Jim Schmidt Ford. If you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned car, truck, van, SUV, you owe it to yourself, stop by the dealerships, check out the great selections on the lots. Or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online at jimschmidtauto.com. And Community Memorial Hospital of Hicksville, celebrating 65 years of serving the healthcare needs of the Hicksville area. Find out more about the many programs and services available at Community Memorial Hospital by checking their website at www.cmhosp.com. Community Memorial Hospital of Hicksville, and the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Our basketball broadcast underwriters, we want to thank them so very much here on Hicksville Community Television. Well, we'll put 8 minutes back on the clock. And we'll get ready for quarter number two. The Aces with a 1 point lead, 14-13. And Hicksville will have the ball to start the quarter. Schumann gets it into Sanders. Move it around the perimeter. Kick it back out. Schrader with the ball now, back to Schumann. And Bergman down in the corner. Inside to Schrader, but nothing there. So kicks it back out to Sanders. Schrader partially blocked, no good. And they're going to say that Giesecke stepped on the end line. It'll be Hicksville's ball. Bergman gets it inbounds to Schumann, to Schrader. Katie Bergman in the corner. Bergman launches it off the iron and over the backstop, out of bounds, and back to the Lady Panthers. Chelsea Giesecke brings it up for Paulding. Tosses it over to Audrey Giesecke. Back to Chelsea. To Pease. I'll move it around the perimeter as well. 3-point shot from Audrey Giesecke is good. Gives her 7 points tonight. And they box Klima in, and she steps on the end line and turns it over. Ball inbounded by Townley to Chelsea Giesecke. Giesecke over to Pease. Townley puts the shot up, and she draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2.
Foul number 13, Micah Schrader. Her first.
Schrader picks up the personal. That's team foul number 3. And that'll put Townley at the line to shoot a pair. Townley gets the first one. She'll have one more. Misses that one. Bergman grabs the board. Schrader takes it across the timeline, tosses it off to Sanders, gets it to Schumann. To Bergman and back to Schrader in the corner. Micah's shot in and out, no good. Rebound Pease. Pease gets it to Essel. It's stolen away by Sanders and then taken back by Pease. Quickly the other way. Pease to Chelsea Giesecke. Giesecke long cross court to Audrey Giesecke for 3, no good. Schumann with the rebound. And loses it out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Paulding. So Schumann accidentally bounced it off of Giesecke's foot. So the Aces will hang on. Sanders back to Schumann. Back to Sanders. Over to Schrader, and around we go again. Aces down by 3. Schrader to Sanders to Schumann. Bergman. Closing in on the 5-minute mark here of the second quarter. Schumann. Nothing there. Schrader's long shot, no good. Chelsea Giesecke gets the, and that'll be a foul. I thought it might be a travel.
Foul number 13, Micah Schrader. That's her second.
Schrader picks up her second personal. And Sydney McCullough looks like she's all taped up. She came up, Giesecke's first free throw, no good. McCullough twisted her ankle or something very early in the game. She was a starter, and she went out like right away on the first play, and now is back into the game. Giesecke with one more free throw. That one's good. 3 points now for Chelsea. Sanders with the ball for the Lady Aces. They come back the other way. Bergman back to Sanders. Work around. Noelle Nuttall in now for the Aces. Nuttall gets it into Sanders, drives the hoop, and has her shot blocked. Easy layup for Chelsea Giesecke. Puts the Panthers up by 6, 20-14. And another timeout on the floor from the Lady Aces. So Hicksville will call another timeout here. I'm not sure. Okay, it looks like a 30-second timeout. All right, it's ready to get back into action here. Panthers up now 20-14. It'll be Hicksville's ball. Schumann inbounds it to Sanders. Aces will set their offense. Schumann. Sanders, good look at the hoop. Off the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Townley. Townley tosses it over to Chelsea Giesecke. Bounce pass down to McCullough. McCullough launches it, no good. Nuttall with the rebound. Tosses it down to Schumann. Schumann, offensive foul. No real doubt about that one. Chelsea barrels in. And that'll be her second personal foul and team foul number 5 on the Aces. Both squads now with 5 team fouls. Chelsea Giesecke brings it up. Under 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Giesecke tries to feed it down low to Townley. It's deflected, but the Panthers get it back. Essel's shot's no good. Klima grabs the rebound, gets it to Nuttall, to Schumann. Tries to feed it in, and it's deflected back out, but Nuttall gets a hold of it. And a good job there by Sam Klima.
Into the game for the Aces, number 13, Micah Schrader.
As she was going to lose it and managed to bounce it off of the Paulding player out of bounds to retain possession for the Aces. Schumann will come out for a bit of a breather. As Schrader will come back in. Bergman, Schrader, Klima, Sanders, and Nuttall, the 5 on the floor for the Aces right now, and that's another turnover out of bounds to the Panthers. Have to wait for a spectator to clear the way. There we go. Audrey Giesecke to Chelsea Giesecke, back to Audrey, back to Chelsea. Drives into the paint, puts it up, and it's good.
Basket by Chelsea Giesecke.
7 points now for Chelsea Giesecke as the lead grows to 22-14. Klima to Sanders. Sanders, long 2 is good.
Emily Sanders for 2.
22-16 now, back to a 6-point game. Audrey Giesecke tosses it across to McCullough. Down into the corner. Shots blocked out of bounds. Stay with the Panthers.
Into the game for the Aces, number 24, Harley Schumann.
It was Egner who had her shot blocked out of bounds.
And for the Panthers, number 50.
And Essel will come back into the game as Egner will come out. Inbounds pass to McCullough. Audrey Giesecke to McCullough to Chelsea Giesecke. Slapped away, out of bounds. It'll be Aces ball. 2:21 left in the half. And Bergman will bring the ball up for Hicksville. Sanders. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Aces. Schrader inbounds to Schumann. Bergman has the pass stolen away by Chelsea Giesecke. Lays it up and good. Schumann to Bergman. Klima back to Bergman. Cross court to Schrader. Schrader to Schumann. And back to Schrader again. Klima. Inside, tries to get it. And that'll be a foul. That'll be on Hessel. That'll be her second. And team foul number 6.
Into the game for the Panthers, number 15, Leah.
So Egner will come in and Estel will come out. And if the Panthers commit another foul before the half ends, it'll send the Aces to the line in the bonus.
Two-pointer, Caitlin Bergman.
Bergman pops it in, makes it 24-18. Giesecke throws it down. Egner, and her shot is blocked. Quickly the other way, Sanders. And pass stolen away. And that's another easy 2 for Chelsea Giesecke. Under a minute. Schrader to Schumann. Count it, and she'll go to the line. Schumann gets the bucket, draws the foul.
Number 45, Brianna Townley.
Townley picks up her second personal. That'll be team foul number 7. That'll put the Aces in the bonus for the remainder of this half.
And for the Aces, number 11, Kennedy's left.
Valena will come in and spell Schrader. Schumann will be at the line for the free throw. No good. Bergman put back, no good. Out of bounds. Stays with the Aces.
Into the game for the Aces, number 10, Delaney Lotto. And number 13, Micah Schrader.
Nuttall into Schrader. Kicks it back out to Bergman for 3. Is good. Makes it 26-23. Chelsea Giesecke to Pease. Back to Giesecke. Back to Pease. Pease, long 2. No good. Nuttall grabs the board. Nuttall going coast to coast. Pulls up. No good.
In the game for the Aces, number 11, Kennedy Valena.
Valena comes into the game. Schrader will come out. 12.2 seconds. Oh, now they're going to bring Valena back out and keep Schrader in. Now they're going to bring, so I'm not sure what's going on here. A bit of a fire drill going on. Okay, now I think they've got the personnel situated. So Valena inbounds to Bergman, back to Valena. She loses the basketball. Paulding, Audrey Giesecke for 3, no good. Klima with the board, and that's the end of the first half. We've reached halftime, and at the half, it's the Paulding Panthers leading the Lady Aces 26-23. Now we're going to take a break, but stay tuned. Chris Warner on the camera, and I will be back, and we'll have all the second half action coming your way right here on HIX-TV. back. Just about ready to tip off half number 2. Unofficial scoring in the first half of action. The Aces trailing the Panthers 26-23. Unofficially for Hicksville in the first half, leading scorer Caitlin Bergman with 11 points. Then followed by Emily Sanders and Harley Schumann with 4 points each. Micah Schrader had 3 in the first half, and Samantha Klima with a free throw for 1 point. For the Lady Panthers, Chelsea Giesecke put in 11 points in that first half. 7 points for Audrey Giesecke. 3 points each for Leah Egner and Brianna Townley. And 2 points for Janae Peace. And there you have it, 26-23. Unofficial scoring, but I think I'm pretty close. It all adds up. 8 minutes on the clock, and we're ready to get the second half underway. Glad to have you with us. On Hicksville Community Television, I'm Bill Murphy. Chris Warner running the camera. And hoping my voice holds out for about another 16 or 20 minutes here. Shot up by Townley, no good, and a push off. And she will.
That's her third, team's first. Into the game for the Panthers, number 12.
Parrott picks up her third personal. She comes out of the game quickly. She left the game fairly quickly in the first half as well, picking up 2 fast personal fouls. Schrader to Sanders to Schumann. Bergman down in the corner. Kicks it back out to Schumann. Sanders almost loses the pass from Schrader, but gets it back. Schrader, and that one will go out of bounds. Inbounds to Chelsea Giesecke. She'll drop it off to Pease. To Townley. Back to Chelsea Giesecke. Down low. Shot up and no good by Essel. Pease grabs the ball, gets it to Townley. Her shot is good along 2. Makes it 29-23. Pass a little too much on it through the hands of Klima and turned over to the Lady Panthers. And Schrader will push off and draw the foul. And that should send Essel to the line. Schrader picks up her third personal. And team foul number 1 for the second half. First one by Essel is no good. She'll get one more. And that one no good. Sanders gets the rebound. Bergman back to Sanders. To Schumann. Bergman. Schumann to Sanders down in the corner to Schrader. And Schrader will draw the foul. It'll be on the floor. McCullough will pick up her first personal and team foul number 2 for the Panthers. (28-23), 5-point advantage for Paulding. Schumann takes too long, gets the 5-second count and turns it over. Coach Josh Frisch just sort of hangs his head. Chelsea Giesecke out to Townley, throws up and good. Townley lays it in. Makes it 30-23. Bergman, pass intercepted, bounced around, volleyballed a little bit. Wounds up coming down, and it's battled for by Pease and Schumann. Jump ball, and the Aces get it on the possession arrow. Schumann into Schrader, and it's taken away. And Schumann clocks McCullough. So
Number 13, Micah Schrader.
no, I take it back. They're going to give the foul on Schrader. That'll be Micah's fourth. So Schrader will have to sit down until probably sometime in the fourth quarter. 4 personal fouls. McCullough with the ball in the corner for the Panthers. Inside to Townley, down low to Essel, up, count it, and she will go to the line. Sadie Essel with the bucket and drawing the foul.
It's her first, team's third. Sadie with the line, shooting bonus.
And that one's good. She'll complete the three-point play. And timeout on the floor from the Aces bench. So a quick 30-second timeout from Coach Josh Freese as the Aces now find themselves down by 10 in this varsity matchup. And again, they've got Micah Schrader on the bench with 4 fouls. 2 fouls committed by each squad in this half so far. Two timeouts left for the Aces. So far, Paulding has not called a timeout in the game. Nuttall back into the game, tosses it across court to Bergman. Work it back to Noel. Bergman for 3, no good. McCullough grabs the rebound for Paulding. Audrey Gieseke back to McCullough. McCullough to Pease. Down low, stolen away by Nuttall. Gets it over to Schumann. Schumann holds up, back to Noel. To Sanders. Nuttall. Bergman. And that one knocked loose by Pease. Pease going to draw the foul. Sanders, slow getting up. Sanders will draw the foul. And Figgins will come in for Sanders. Figgins, 5'9", and another one of the 8 seniors on the Aces varsity squad. Audrey Gieseke launches it in and gets the ball in to Parrott. Parrott back to Gieseke. Down to Essel. Almost knocked loose. Again, almost knocked loose by Figgins. Townley around Bergman, puts it up, no good. Nuttall grabs the board. Gets it out to Klima, to Schumann. Launches it down to Bergman, who puts it up. And she gets the score.
Foul number 50, Sadie Essel.
Essel will pick up her 3rd personal foul.
Aces number 1, Emily Sanders. And for Paulding.
And Caitlin Bergman will go to the line. Bergman misses the shot. Klima grabs the rebound, gets it back to Kate. Bergman looking for some help, gets it down to Klima. She'll launch it from the corner, no good. Figgins skies for the board, doesn't get it. Winds up going out of bounds, and it will stay with the Aces. We are under 4 minutes, so past the halfway point of quarter number 3. Schumann into Bergman. To Klima, to Schumann again. Schumann pulls up, no good. Rebound down to Paulding. Chelsea Giesecke brings it up. Audrey right back to Chelsea. Arellano down low, and it's off the hands of Townley and out of bounds. Sanders brings the ball across half court. Over to Schumann. Bounce pass. Missed by Figgins. Giesecke. And tried to bounce it off. And did. So she was tiptoeing on the baseline there and managed to save possession for the Lady Panthers. Ball loose on the floor. Scooped up by Emily Sanders. Sanders, and there's a whistle and a foul. That one will be on Egner. Egner's first. Team foul, I believe, number 4. Well, they say 3 on the scoreboard. Wait and see. Bergman to Schumann. Shot is up, no good. Harley Schumann comes out with it. Klima for 2.
2 pointers, Samantha Klima.
33-25. Shot up, no good. Bergman clears the board. To Sanders, who loses it. Will come quickly back the other way. Chelsea Giesecke puts it up, no good. Sanders grabs the rebound. Sanders being dogged by Giesecke. Shakes her off, gets across the timeline. To Schumann. Sanders to Bergman. Cross to Schumann. Inside Sanders, up and good. And that makes it 29-33. Okay. I think they finally got caught up on the scoreboard. I think they've got everything all squared away now. They got 14 fouls on the Aces. I think that's right. 3 on the Panthers. I think that's right. 33-29, a 4-point game. I think that's right. And a 1-minute timeout called by the Paulding Panthers. Four team fouls, yeah. You see, cameraman trying to think he knows a little bit more than play-by-play guy, huh? I may be sick, but that's all right. Chris Warner doing a good job tonight. It's his first time doing basketball. So when you're running camera for a sport that you're not really familiar with, so, if somebody wants to help Chris out, you can, buy him a copy of Madden NBA 2K or something like that, or he can go home and plug it into his Xbox and learn how to play basketball. All right, we'll come out of the basketball timeout. We're going to get back into action here. Paulding with the ball. Inbounds to Pease. Try to get it across to Townley. Picked off by Figgins. Gets it to Valena. To Sanders. Back to Valena. To Bergman. The Aces will set their offense. Getting down to near a seconds left in the quarter. Shot up by Valena, and she'll be, they're going to say jump ball. And the possession arrow will give it to Paulding. 92 seconds left in quarter number 3. 4-point game, Paulding 33-29. And the Panthers with the ball. Chelsea Giesecke. Bounce pass down low. Townley. Tried to get it into Egner.
Foul number 11, Kennedy Valena.
And Valena will pick up the foul.
Team's fifth.
Team foul number 5.
Leah Egner at the line, shooting 2.
And Egner at the line will shoot 2. First one is good. Egner will have one more. No good. And that'll go out of bounds. It should be the Aces ball. Emily Sanders got kind of rolled over on that one.
Foul number 14, Chelsea Giesecke.
And Giesecke picks up the foul for that one. That's her first. And team foul number 5 for the Panthers. Sanders with 1:10. Schumann, Bergman, bounce pass down to Figgins to Kennedy Valena. Off glass and good. 34-31. Valena makes it a 3-point game again. Long shot, no good. Rebound to Bergman, to Schumann. Schumann, back to Bergman. Into Valena. Valena loses the ball. Chelsea Giesecke, easy layup for 2. Giesecke's first 2 points of the second half. Under 30 seconds. Bergman with 15. Sanders back to Schumann. To Bergman for 3. Off the iron, no good. Chelsea Giesecke quickly feeds it off. Shot up, no good. And a foul and 2 points, or 2 shots rather, coming with no time left on the clock for Audrey Giesecke.
Foul number 2, Caitlin Bergman. That's her second.
Bergman picks up her second personal. Team foul number 6 on the Aces. And with no time on the clock, Audrey Giesecke will get 2 shots. Misses the first one. And misses the second one. So that will be the end of the third quarter. And after 3, it's the Panthers leading the Aces 36-31. And we'll say another big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters. They are Community Memorial Hospital of Hicksville, Ohio, celebrating 65 years of serving the healthcare needs of the Hicksville area. Community Memorial Hospital, they have some terrific classes coming up for CPR, things along those lines. And of course, they've got the bump clinic. They have the after hours clinic. Find out all you need to know. Check them out online, www.cmhosp.com. Also, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, and Jim Schmidt Ford, the Jim Schmidt truck lots. If you're in the market for a vehicle, new or used, car, truck, van, SUV, and you're looking for a place that will stand with you and be there with quality and proven service before, during, and after the sale, You can stop by and check out the selection they have at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships. Or you can check out the entire dealer inventory for both dealerships online at jimschmidtauto.com. So proud to have both of them as our underwriters for all of our basketball coverage on HIX-TV for the 2018-19 season. Community Memorial Hospital and the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, both from right here in Hicksville, Ohio. All right, fourth and final quarter underway. Klima to Schrader back into the game. Micah playing with 4 fouls. Sanders to Schumann to Schrader. Bounce passes it down to Klima. This is working it around. They're down by 5. Shot up and good. Sanders gets the 3. Makes it 34-36. So a fortuitous bounce gives Sanders the tray and makes it a 2-point game. Egner, no good. Ball bouncing around loose on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball.
Into the game for the Panthers, number 50, Sadie Esco.
Possession arrow will favor the Panthers. Egner will come out.
Number 5, Riley Figgins.
Schrader will come out. Figgins in for Micah. Chelsea Giesecke to Pease. Giesecke loses the handle, loose on the floor, gets it to Pease. Pease to Audrey Giesecke. Back to Pease, and that's going to be Schumann picking up the foul.
Number 24, Harley Schumann.
Schumann picks up her 3rd, and that'll be team foul number 7, so it'll be 1-1 for the remainder. Well, they'll be in the bonus here for the remainder of the game.
Janine Pease with the line, shooting 1 plus bonus. Into the game for the Aces, number 13, Micah Schrader.
So Pease will shoot the 1-1. First one gets the front end. Three points now for Janae Pease. And she misses the second. And we're going to have another. It'll be a travel. So they'll turn it over to the Aces. Another whistle. Not a foul this time, but a travel on the attempt to get control of that rebound. Sanders with the ball for the Aces, down by 3. Schumann to Schrader to Bergman. And Schumann wasn't even paying attention, but unfortunately Sanders had her back. Bergman in and out, no good. Townley grabs the board for the Lady Panthers. To Chelsea Giesecke, feeds it off. Audrey Giesecke puts it up, no good. Bergman grabs the board. Other end of the floor, Schumann goes strong to the hoop, no good. Pease, as they say, slow it down on the Paulding bench. Giesecke into Estel, who ball stripped away by Klima. Gets it to Bergman. Bergman to Schumann to Sanders to Schrader, back inside to Bergman, and she'll draw the foul.
Foul number 50, Sadie Esco.
Estel picks up her 4th.
That's her second, team 6th. Into the game for the Panthers, number 3, Sydney McCullough.
No, they're saying Estel only has 3 fouls. Okay, I had her for 4.
Leah Egner.
Well, that's why it's unofficial scoring from me. Schumann to Schrader for 3. It's good. Schrader ties it at 37 with 5:33 left in the contest. Long launch down low, trying to hit Townley over her hands and out of bounds to the Aces. So here come the Aces with a chance to take the lead for the first time in a long time in this game. It was in the first quarter the last time they were ahead on the scoreboard. Schrader in the corner to Klima. Back to Schrader. Gets it out of there to Schumann. Back to Micah. Down low, they feed it inside. And we'll have another whistle.
Foul number 25, Jalen Parrott.
Parrott picks up her fourth. And team foul number 7, so now the Aces in the bonus. And that puts Harley Schumann at the line to shoot 1 and 1. Schumann misses the front end. And a quick timeout from the Paulding bench. So the dynamics of the game have changed just a little bit here. Under 5 minutes to go in regulation, tied now at 37. Both teams in the bonus with 7 fouls. And of course, that means they'll shoot 1+1 until, of course, they get into the double bonus. Whenever a team commits 10 fouls, after that they get 2 shots no matter what. So both Coach Josh Freese and Samantha Schmenk on the Paulding side, going over things with their squads. Full 1 minute timeout. The Aces have 2 timeouts remaining for the balance of the game. And the Panthers have 3 timeouts remaining. And in foul trouble for the Aces, again, Micah Schrader has 4 personals. Harley Schumann has 3. For the Paulding Lady Panthers, Jalen Parrott with 4 personals, and Sadie Essel has 3. Getting things ready to go. It'll be Paulding's ball at 3/4 court. They toss it into Chelsea Giesecke, and we're underway. Giesecke to McCullough. Cross court. They get it in to Egner. And we're going to have a whistle. And it'll be too long in the paint.
Into the game for the Panthers, number 12.
So they'll turn it over to the Aces. Schumann inbounds to Sanders. Sanders looking things over. And tipped away. And that might be all for Micah Schrader tonight. And it will be. Micah Schrader fouls out with 4:26 and 6 points to her credit. And that will put Brianna Townley on the line to shoot 1+1. Townley's first one is good. She'll get the second shot. And she'll miss that one. Schumann grabs the rebound. 38-37. Paulding with the lead once again. Bergman in the corner, in and out, no good. Figgins tries to put it back, and it gets the ball blocked from behind. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Aces. Schumann tries to get it in. That doesn't work. It went in and got deflected, and then Harley grabbed it as she stepped back inbounds, and you're not allowed to do that. So it'll turn it over to the Panthers. Ahead by a point. McCullough drives baseline, kicks it out. Audrey Giesecke will launch it across to McCullough. McCullough double teamed on the baseline, tries to get it to Townley. Townley to Pease, to Chelsea Giesecke, back to Townley. And that one's picked off by Harley Schumann. And Schumann will be fouled by Chelsea Giesecke.
Fouls on number 14, Chelsea Giesecke.
Giesecke's second personal.
That's her second team.
And Harley Schumann will go shoot
Harley
1 and
Schumann
1.
will be at the line shooting 1 plus bonus.
Team foul number 8 on the Panthers. Audrey Giesecke getting ready to check back into the game. Misses the front end. Klima almost had the rebound, but they lose it to the Panthers. Chelsea Giesecke driving in, puts the ball up, no good. Figgins manages to clean up after Harley Schumann went to the deck. Schumann back on her feet, gets the ball down in the corner to Klima. To Schumann, to Sanders, corner to Bergman. Bergman, long shot across court to Schumann, and she'll get tied up. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll go to Paulding.
In the game for Paulding, number 24.
Checking in, Audrey Giesecke and Sadie Essel. And coming out will be Jalen Parrott. I couldn't see who the other player was. It looks like McCullough came out. Oh, it'll be the Aces ball. Okay. Bergman in and a quick shot, no good. Ball loose on the floor, grabbed by Pease. Pease gets it under control, tosses it to Chelsea Giesecke. Under 3 minutes to go in the game. Giesecke to Pease. Back to Chelsea Giesecke. To Audrey Giesecke. To Pease. Pease driving along the baseline, loses the ball, goes out of bounds. Stays with the Panthers. Launches it into Chelsea Giesecke, who tries to feed it down low to Essel, and it goes off her hands and out of bounds to the Aces. 2:36 to go. Here comes Hicksville down by 1. Schumann to Sanders to Bergman to Klima. Trapped in that double team, tries to get out and turns the ball over to Pease, to Audrey Giesecke, to Chelsea Giesecke. Townley back to Giesecke, back to Pease. Tried to feed it down low to Essel. It was just out of her reach, so she tried to bat it back. It goes out of bounds and back to the Aces with 2:04 left in regulation. And the Aces call timeout. 1:57 left in the game. A full 1 minute timeout called by Coach Josh Freese. Aces down by 1. It's Paulding 38-37. And again, just getting you up to date. Both teams are in the bonus. Hicksville and Paulding both have committed 18 fouls, so they're still a couple away from putting either squad into the double bonus. 2 timeouts remaining for the Panthers, and I believe there'll only be 1 left for the Aces after this one. We'll get ready to get back into action here. So the Aces will have the ball inside court here. 1:57 left in the game. Schumann to Bergman. Bergman back to Sanders. Back to Schumann. We'll work it around. For three, Sanders hits it. And that puts the Aces up by 2. So here comes Paulding. Long pass across court, feeds it down low, turn around, up no good. Bergman with the rebound to Schumann. Schumann feeds it down to Sanders. She goes for the shot, and she'll be fouled. And now the Aces need to hit their free throws.
Foul number 45, Brianna Townley. That's her second. Team 9. Emily Sanders will be at the line shooting 1+ bonus.
Townley picks up her second. Team foul number 9, and again, Sanders shooting a 1-and-1. Hits the first one. That's what she needs to do. She'll get the second shot. And that's good too. Makes it a 4-point game, and timeout Paulding. 42-38. And a 30-second timeout from the Panthers bench. That'll leave them with 1 timeout remaining. Next foul committed by Paulding puts the Aces into the double bonus for the remainder of the game, which means they will shoot 2 shots regardless. Still a lot of time left on the clock with 1 minute and 20 seconds. A lot of basketball, and as we all know, a lot can happen in that amount of time. So this game far from being over. All right, Paulding gets the ball to start things up. The clock starts rolling. We go under 1 minute 20. Chelsea Giesecke to Parrott. Back to Giesecke. Audrey Giesecke to Chelsea Giesecke. She drives in, puts it up, no good. Put back, up, no good. And Harley Schumann comes up with the ball for the Aces. Schumann gets it to Sanders. Sanders down low to Klima, back to Sanders.
Timeout Hicksville.
And the Aces call timeout with 45 seconds left. And that'll leave the Aces with 1 timeout. I thought that this would have been their last. Well, I'm just going to go with what the scoreboard says. All right, now they've got it correct. This would be the last timeout that Hicksville can call. And the Panthers have 2 timeouts remaining. All right. Full 1 minute timeout for the Aces. It'll be the last time Josh Freese will be able to stop the clock, so they'll have to try to cover as many contingencies possible for the last 45 seconds of this game. Aces are up by 4. And Hicksville will have the ball on the baseline. 45.1 seconds left in regulation. Here we go. Schumann gets the ball in, and they're going to lose it on the baseline back to the Panthers.
In the game for the Panthers, number 50, Sadie Essel.
They'll do a quick substitution and bring Essel in and pull Pease out. Townley gets the ball in to Audrey Giesecke, to Chelsea Giesecke, pulls up, no good. Schumann grabs the board. Schumann travels. And Schumann comes up looking maybe a little gimpy on her ankle. Inbounds. Townley puts the ball up on a runner, no good. Figgins grabs the rebound, gets it to Sanders. Sanders in a double team, triple team, reach in by Giesecke. Chelsea Giesecke picks up her third personal foul. And that's going to send Emily to the line, and it'll be double bonus now. So from here on out, Aces will shoot 2 shots. 22.2 seconds. Sanders, chance to add to the Aces lead. Misses the front end. She'll get the second shot. Gets that one. Sanders makes it 43-38. Three-pointer. Off the iron, no good. Put back. No good, but Townley will go to the line.
Number 15,
Klima will pick up the foul.
First, team's 9.
Team foul number 9.
Townley be at line shooting 2.
Josh was hoping, Coach Freese hoping they could hold off on the fouling if possible. Townley gets the first one.
Into the game for the Panthers, number 12, Janae Peace.
9 points now for Townley. She gets that one too, make it 10 for her tonight. 15 seconds. Sanders across the timeline to Figgins. And rockets it over to Klima, who loses it out of bounds.
Timeout, Paulding.
And Paulding is going to call a timeout with 9 seconds left, a full 1 minute. They will have the ball underneath the Aces basket. They'll need to go the length of the court. A three-pointer will tie it. Or a bucket with a foul and a made free throw. So the Aces' goal will be to not let them get a good look at a three-point shot, and also to try to avoid fouling them. Or if you do foul them, don't foul them in three-point land in the act of shooting, so they get 3 free throws. Final seconds tick off. There's still 1 timeout remaining for the Panthers if they choose to use it. 9 seconds left. 43-40, Aces lead. Paulding trailing by 3, but they've got the ball. 9 seconds, and they need to go the length of the court. Townley gets the ball in to Chelsea Giesecke. Giesecke for 3, off the iron, no good. Audrey Giesecke for 3 at the buzzer, no good. And the Aces are going to win this one 43-40. So the Aces take the lead early in the first quarter, then lose it. They trail almost the entire game, but they retake the lead in the fourth and manage to hang on to come away with a 43-40 victory here tonight. Great job from the Lady Aces. And I'm going to try to add up real quickly here so I can give you some scoring numbers. So please bear with me for just a second here. All right, I think I got it. Let's start with the Paulding Panthers. They had 2 players in double figures. Chelsea Giesecke, who had 11 in the first half, but was held to only 2 points in the second half to finish up the night with 13. Also in double figures tonight, Brianna Townley, who ended up with 10 points to her credit. 7 points tonight for Audrey Giesecke. 4 points for Leah Egner. And then 3 points each for both Janae Pease and Sadie Essel. For the Lady Aces, also a couple players in double figures. Leading all scorers tonight, Emily Sanders. Emily had 4 in the first half, but she added 11 in the second half to finish up the night with 15 points to her credit. Right behind her, Katie Bergman, who had an 11-point first half and 2 points in the second half to finish the night with 13. Excuse me, also tonight, Micah Schrader finishing up. She fouled out with just under 5 minutes left to go in the game with 6 points to her credit. 4 points tonight for Harley Schumann, 3 points for Samantha Klima, and 2 points for Kennedy Belena. So there you have it, the Aces winners 43-40. As we get ready to wrap things up, I'll let you know that our next scheduled basketball broadcast is going to be coming up a couple days from now on Thursday, where I'm hopefully going to still be alive and maybe even speaking a little bit better. And if that's the case, then we'll have some junior high boys basketball coming your way, as we hope to cover the games against Stryker coming up on Thursday the 6th. And then next week, we'll see what we can do. Got a kind of a conflict. I'm hoping I can work things out so we can get a crew here to cover the freshman basketball game against Antwerp on Monday. And 1 week from today, next week on Tuesday, the 11th of December, we'll be back here at the Red Zone as the boys, JV and varsity, will entertain the Bryan Golden Bears. So like I said, a lot of basketball coverage coming your way here on HIX-TV. Fair amount in December, and then, of course, we really kick it into high gear after the holiday break when the first of the year rolls around. But that's going to wrap things up here tonight. My voice is just about done, so we're going to draw it to a close. I want to thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the coverage tonight. Again, I apologize for my awful voice this evening. Again, a big thank you to the athletic department here at Hicksville High School and to our broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, and Community Memorial Hospital of Hicksville, Ohio. One final time tonight, your final score, non-conference varsity girls basketball. Hicksville Aces beat the Paulding Panthers 43-40. And for Chris Warner on the camera, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing you good night and good sports.